Hey peeps, so today is Monday morning. I wake up and I'm like, la da 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 da. I go to look in the mirror and I look at my mouth and my nose and they're so much lighter than the rest of my skin. And I like freak out because I know that here in Vietnam they use whitening in like everything because that's like a thing. And so I'm like, what in the world could that be? I'm like, let me just say this. I love my skin. I love my color. I love that it is this beautiful brown. I love me. And so now that I don't even know. Let me go over to the light. Maybe you guys can see it. I don't know. I don't know if you can see that. I'll find out in editing, but it's just like ever so slightly. My nose and my mouth are like a shade lighter. I'm really bummed out about it because it just, what? Anyway, I go to the bathroom and I'm like, it has to be my soap. It has to have something in it, which also explains for probably the past week, I have been itchy up the wazoo, like all over my body, but I didn't break out in hives, so I wasn't too sure what that was about exactly. And so I was just like, well, what in the world? I thought like I had eaten something or I drank something that had something in it and I wasn't having a severe reaction, but I was just being way more cautious with the things that I was eating. Come to find out, my soap has milk in it. And the milk is the reason that this is lighter. And I think also like the underside of my arms is lighter. Annoyed. So, and this is probably like way too much information, but I'm vlogging my life, so but I've been sweaty. Like I will wake up in the middle of the night like super sweaty and really itchy, and it's been only for the past week. And so I was like, what in the world? And I think that's because that's when I made the transition from using the soap that I brought with me to using like the soap that I bought here fully. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna run downstairs. At the bottom of my complex, there are like all these different stores. So I'm gonna run downstairs and I am going to go to this store. It's like they specialize in like Western things. So they have like Lubriderm and argan oil, and not that that's a Western thing, but it's actually Moroccan, but they have like Westernized brands for that. And they have like a ton of other stuff, Suave, Pantene, all of that. And I'm gonna see if they have a soap that does not have whitening in it. Otherwise, I found another store that specializes in, literally it says US market. They don't have a lot of stuff, but they do have some stuff that is, that's from the US. Like they have Target brands, which I think is really interesting. So if this store doesn't have it, I pray that they do because I really just want to shower. Like I'm still very itchy and I couldn't figure out why. Now that I know, I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense. But I'm hoping they have it, and if they don't have it, I will wait. Good Lord, I'll probably rinse off, but I'll wait and then go to the store that's by my job. Y'all. Alright, so I just got back and I bought Lubriderm and Dove bar soap. Thank God. So I'm gonna go take a shower and then you're gonna come with me into a coffee shop where I'm gonna go and do some work. Work on stuff for Queen Creators, finish up getting the blog launched, and then I have to lay out some videos for that. That's gonna be very interesting because we have a ton of blog content, and then some of those blogs have actually videos that go with them. And let me tell you guys, building this vision is like what I want, and actually taking it from an idea into reality is, it's simple. I know what my end goal is, but there's so much detail in it, and I am working on improving in that area of my life because I'm not necessarily the best detail-oriented person. But I'm working on it. I'm improving. So we're gonna go to a coffee shop, and hopefully after I shower again, this crazy itchy will go away, and hopefully my nose and my mouth will go back to color, and my arms. So sad. I'll give it a couple of days. Anyway, all right, let me go. All right, so it is super windy. I think that it is so windy because this is the best lighting. It's gonna rain, so I am headed to a coffee shop that's close by, and I am praying. Oh crap, my raincoat! I'm praying that I make it there before it rains. Right now it's sunny, but like when it rains, it like rains. I have on my little Adidas gear today, and then so I have my hat and my dress, but I have my helmet on too. Anyway, let me turn this off so I can put my coat on. So I am sitting at a coffee shop. I actually really like it, and I have been working for about the past 2 hours getting things done, and we just had this crazy monsoon rain. I wish I would have recorded it. I didn't, because it just like came out of nowhere. It was amazing. Oh my gosh, I am so excited that I'm here and that I get to have afternoons where it just like rains and it's amazing, and then it stops. It will probably rain later on, but it just made me so happy. I just had to tell and share it with you guys. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna go back to work now. I'm gonna focus, get some things done. Okay, so I am back home and I'm making dinner. And I am so proud of myself because I sat down at the coffee shop. It took hours to make a ton of graphics for our website. So our website, Instagram, and Facebook. So I took care of all of those graphics today, and it was way more work than I thought it would be, but I'm very, very proud of myself because I did a total of 12 different graphics for different things, and so it was really awesome. I think the challenging part is like being focused in the midst of this, and to remember that these small things that I'm doing, like creating these graphics, are going to contribute to the bigger picture. So in this case, they're gonna contribute to the website and to YouTube and to Facebook and to Instagram. Actually, not to YouTube, but to Facebook and to Instagram. And that part I think is somewhat difficult because it's so tedious and detail oriented, which is not my strong suit, but I'm also very, very grateful because this is showing me where my weaknesses are and where I can maybe collaborate with, sorry, I'm like trying not to burn my food because I am notorious for that. Maybe where I can partner up with somebody who that's their strength and do it that way. So anyway, I'm very proud of myself that I did that, and I feel very, very good about the whole thing. I am very hungry, and I am ready to take a shower, go to bed, and like relax. I actually have this new book that I'm reading, Blue Ocean Shift. I'm pretty excited about it. One of my mentors, Wayne Nugent, recommended it, and then I saw it online again, and I was like, I should probably read that book. And I bought it here in Vietnam in English, so enough said, I'm gonna read this book. I'm very excited. I'm about 20 pages in, and it makes sense so far. It definitely has piqued my interest, is what I'll say, but I'll tell you about it later on in a different video. But this is probably me. This is probably me signing off for the night because after I eat, I am hitting the bed. I'm showering, and then I'm hitting the bed. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye. Bon voyage. Adios.